In this video, I'm going to share with you a UFO sighting that took place off the coast of Ireland on Friday, November 9th, starting at 6:47 a.m. local time. I'm also going to explain why this sighting indicates that the powers in our world that resist disclosure have very little hope in keeping the leak in the dam from bursting forth. It's about to get lit, y'all. Now on to the UAP sighting that occurred over Ireland on November 9th. A British Airways pilot contacted Shannon Air Traffic Control asking if there were any military exercises in the area because she encountered something moving extremely fast. The air traffic controller responded that there wasn't any. The British Airways pilot flying from Montreal to Heathrow said there was a very bright light and the object had come up along the left side of the aircraft before it, quote, rapidly veered to the north. She very matter-of-factly said the object changed direction. A second pilot of a Virgin Airlines Boeing 747 said he saw more than one bright light moving at very high speeds and likened their appearance to an object re-entering Earth's atmosphere. Finally, what seemed like a third pilot speaking on the radio said the speed of the UFO was astronomical. It was like Mach 2. Mach 2, of course, is twice the speed a commercial airliner travels at. Tyler Rogoways and Joseph Trevithick, covering this story, the article's in the description below, had the following insights to share regarding this incident in Ireland. While objects regularly enter the Earth's atmosphere, and some are quite spectacular looking if they make it to lower altitudes, they do not fly up alongside aircraft, make hard lateral maneuvers, and then accelerate away at high speed. And they definitely don't climb away after descending. Pilots see shooting stars more than most, and they aren't children who comment on just any pretty sight they see with air traffic controllers. This was clearly a very unusual occurrence as seen from the cockpit. Now, I obviously can't know for certain what those pilots saw, but it is noteworthy that it was multiple pilots making a big deal out of the objects they independently saw. The main point, however, is that this story has been picked up by a plethora of legitimate news sources. And that itself is newsworthy within the context of moving toward the promised land of a post-disclosure world. Here is a Twitter interaction I had last night. Sign of the times when something like this now makes such a fast jump from the actual event to mainstream news. Notice also the complete absence of any sign of the usual ridicule you would expect from such a report. UFOs off Irish coast under investigation. I reply, can we call it the To the Stars Academy effect? Keith replies, I'd say these reports are driving off the same green light given to the Stars Academy. And here's what Nick Pope had to say about this recent Ireland UAP incident. Pilots seeing UFOs, serious media coverage including the BBC, and official investigation underway. A telling sign of how interest in the UFO phenomenon has increasingly come out of the fringe and into the mainstream. And may I remind you that there was a major sighting at the end of 2017 on October 25th, 2017. Just 2 weeks after the To the Stars Academy press conference. And there was another major sighting on February 24th, 2018. Both of those sightings were also well covered by the mainstream media, which I will continue to call the To the Stars Academy effect. The sighting on October 25th encompassed a mysterious white aircraft flying at around 4:30 p.m. near the California-Oregon border, and according to Tyler Rogoways of TheDrive.com, resulted in eyewitness accounts of multiple pilots, recorded audio from air traffic controllers, and ultimately led to confirmation from both the North American Aerospace Command, NORAD, and the FAA that this incident did occur. Link to Rogoways' article was in the description. It should be noted that 2 super fast F-15s were scrambled to investigate this mysterious white aircraft, but by the time they were up in the air to investigate, they couldn't find the damn thing. When you consider the world-class radar capabilities these F-15s were equipped with, and the long-range visual identification capabilities they were equipped with, it's rather strange the F-15s, among the world's premier fighter jets, were not able to find the mysterious craft. It's as if it disappeared. Whatever that craft was, it sure wasn't your grandma's Cessna, that's for sure. The February 24th, 2018 UAP event happened roughly between 3:30 p.m. and 4:15 p.m. over Arizona. A Phoenix Air Learjet 36 and an American Airlines Airbus A321 had independent close encounters with a strange craft flying at roughly 40,000 feet. After this incident, Nick Pope made a great point regarding who should take the responsibility to investigate UAP sightings seen by pilots. Who should investigate UFO sightings seen by pilots? The FAA, the USAF, the Pentagon's ATIP program, or maybe OSTP? I had similar jurisdictional difficulties in the UK. Some cases came to me at the Ministry of Defense, but the CAA took others. One agency should own this. I predict that as we passage into a post-disclosure world, governments around the world will either enact new administrations or will designate already created administrations for investigating close calls pilots have with unidentified aerial phenomena. Decades of UAP history has taught us that UAP technology does not just mingle with military fighter pilots alone, and the stigma to report these aviation hazards will be completely and utterly ripped from our world the closer we get to the promised land of a post-disclosure world. Now, I have a question for my viewers of Post-Disclosure World. Whatever or whoever is behind UAP technology, do you think they know about the October 11th To the Stars Academy press conference? Do you think they know about the December 16th New York Times article that revealed the existence of ATIP, a secret program in the Pentagon that studies and does continue to study how UAP work and whether or not they are a threat to our national security? Do you think they know about the released UAP videos and those planned to be released in early 2019? Do you think they know about the paradigm shift we are in the beginning stages of traversing? My opinion is that they do indeed know, and I reach that opinion with the following logic. If this phenomena can know where U.S. missile sites, weapons storage facilities, and nuclear bomb test ranges are located, and furthermore can tamper with the technology there to the point of shutting it down, then yes, they, whoever they are well aware of the shift that is taking place right now on our planet. And if you're very familiar with my content, you'd know that my theory, which I once called alien supercomputer theory, but now call alien AI theory, dictates that the shift we're undergoing now has been engineered by the others themselves. I want to leave you with a thought, and I want this thought to resonate in your mind as we move closer and closer to a post-disclosure world. As we passage into a post-disclosure world, covering UAP events is going to become cool. What the media used to shun and ridicule, they will all fight to cover first and cover the best. Interesting how things change. They're here. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like to support this channel, you can check out my merch shop where I sell t-shirts, link is in the description, or you could even become a patron, or you can just slap a like on this bad boy, and I'll appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.